Why do you think we cannot live a happy life?
Why we cannot live a happy life?
Yeah.
Because we don't solve the problems. Most importantly, that we ignorant. And that's if you take stories, many stories why we are pointed back where all creation started. Yeah. Let's take like Adam and Eve is a representative of the highest story in what's everywhere, man, woman story, everywhere the same, all over and again. We come same back in there, and we don't solve the problem. We come back in there, and we don't solve the problem. We're back in there all the time until we solve the problem and we can pass that. And that's everything they bombarding us in there. Every new generation coming, open the book and starting to read in there, and they don't, like they say, reading all people, but few only understand. And the few who understand, they don't open for everyone. That's what it's all about, is why it's going to very dividing problems. But most important, what I want to tell on this subject is woman and man togetherness. Like I always said, the God story as a creating, when the man came as a fire, as a if you know this, light go as a line, and a woman is a waves, you know, crossing. You light go then woman crossing waves, yeah, and that's a woman cross the man like a, and this we know what's sun represents the sun is coming as a, when you crossing man and woman crossing, then is after reacting pregnancy and then coming a child. And child is a lock. The round now around. This is circle and this is now round. And now is both lost identity as now is unity. Coming as unity now is you boast. You are not what I mean, what I want. There is nothing what I want anymore. Now is everything great for a son or a daughter, a child. And same as a woman, all gone. Nothing anymore. I want, I like. No, gone. Child. That's all what is, if you take any perspective, this every religion, every this one aspect teaching it there. But today days, child is as a carrying, as a dog. They even put the now. They put even slide on it. Now you see children is walking like a dog, because I know it's laughable. I know it's very laughable, but it's not far away. It's a dog. Children's the man. You understand? You rise the king of future man, and who's rising it? Woman. But how? It's not bad. But woman, if rise a king, then it's right. But she don't have a time because she have to work and there, and same as men work and that all. They have a time. The children rise as a king. But in biblical story, you should do that. Child should grow as a king, but not as king. Oh, let's give it him iPad, let's give it him iPhone, let's give it him car, let's give it a plane, let's give it extreme, let's give it everything that. Nonsense. All nonsense. Nothing to do with this world. This world, nothing. Absolutely. They all go deeper slavery, end up to pushing one button only. What is your mind? Create that, what you're holding on the hands, everything divide. Your mind is created that, and you end up to pushing only one button. Very funny. Ha 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 ha. That's today's what they're carrying us. Everything is going against the system. And what I said, like I was talking about perspective of love, yeah. If the love can happen only two, that's if you take number two number twos put together as mirrors coming to heart, yeah. You can watch that, and that's how it's. This is duality happening with only when it's men. Like an old teaching says, when men going out, yeah, then women pray for a God, watch my man, because he's bring it in everything. I can't be alone. I can't be scared and this all. Women know that. This man is everything for him. and he pray for the man that he can bring in it something, food, hunting when he was something like that. It was very important, the key element, because today's days it's not that. Today's days men go out, women go in phone, la 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 la, TV, blam 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 blam, and this all this nonsense. Yes, not all of them. There is still women out who pray for a man, and this is men's. When women's going out, men pray for a woman. That God help, walk with her, walk with him, in this terrible time. Yeah, that's.
So you're saying that women should support men?
Yes, that's what it's all about. If the man not nagging behind the woman, then this woman is in heaven. And the same, if woman not nagging the man behind, this man is in heaven, they are happy. Because one protecting the other one, because they're coming, Satan comes through your friends and girlfriends and all this thing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at you don't have that. Look at why you have that, why you have that. You say, hey, ship it. You're talking about my family. That's my people you're talking about. You came in here to charge me in my house, in my this one. This not respect. That's my wife. Don't talk about my wife, nothing. You came in here, have a fun, have a laugh, but not about my family. And same as everybody, that was unity. That's we call unity. That's we call the family. That's under God laws. People can do whatever they want. This is a God laws. Man protect his own wife, and own wife protect the woman. And no girls going around and says about, oh, you man is too fat, oh, you was too skinny. Hey, it's perfect for me. I'm cooking meal for her. Yeah, why should anybody tell us the difference? And this is protective because it's same as men. Says somebody says to men, oh, you look, your wife is too much cream on too much this butter on it. Hey, she's making for me. It's not commercial for you guys. Blind your own eyes. Deal with your own stuff.
Yeah.
Don't judge my life in my home in this one. And that's what is how the building up sad David. I say always sad David, because sad David was the sad. And this let go all this started going houses to houses. And this all happened in affecting other people's, you know. If you got this one, solve the problems and don't grow further. Be happy and solve the problem is always talk to each other. Always is people, a man, when he believe his wife, he can ask everything from his wife. Doesn't know outside talk his mates. Oh, la 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 la. Who you respecting? Who you loving? You love your mates and you come end up in the family. How's that works? First come family, ne? Talk with your family, everything what is know. Don't rush to push, push, push. I won't, I'm crazy and that. Work out nicely. Temperament, and that's all what I always said. Families, what's now today's days, nagging. That's the biblical story when they're sitting separately, end up in separately because they don't trust each other. They don't talk each other. They're thinking only, thinking world, spiritual world come when they're talking. They think they are telepathic now. You know, or just sending emails on, or they're sitting in one room but they're texting each other. That's a funny thing today, but it is. Because people, no words anymore in the mouth, the truth. Something like a scare or something came between them and something is like that. But usually they off the switch all off and talk with each other for final solutions. Because, like remember, you can jump today. You can jump today, whatever you want. You say, I don't like it. I don't do, but life bring you back the same problem in futuristic. That's what it's all about. We are back because we didn't solve the first problem before it. Solve the problem, you never had the problem. And you don't solve the problem, you come back in the same place in lifetime, and you see that. All the people see that, but never. Like I take cases of many women have children, different fathers, and they got same problem. Same years. coming. Like I say, 6 years old was a son when somebody meet a woman, and when he's now made another child, he's 6 years old, and now he got same problem. Same problem, the wife have same problem, because he don't solve the first problem. He's a jumper, jumping one problem to other problem, you know, creating more problem. This is Sodom and Gomorrah system. Not solving sad David, not solving problems. Jumping one to other places. But you're not like a Kardashians or all. Oh, any problems? Calling my friend. Somebody do that. Somebody do that. You have no problems. Is a woman is also have the same system. Is tried away nagging and everything in there, charging, quick charge things, but never cool down. And that's men as well. Same stuff. Quick charging, but not cool down. And that's happening now in most cases now when it's the bombarding all from food, from electric devices, all wrong earths, from all wrong. System is all up in wrong. Black sun system I call, black star system. All is wrong. And people then breaking and masses breaking and everybody want to hide. Nobody want to solve the problem, hide. Quick clear actions. I don't care, that's way and that, I don't care. That's what is it, that's it. And after sitting and crying, why is like that? Why is like that? But his self is created because he doesn't watch the truth, he doesn't want to. His ignorance is number one bad thing in any cases. Ignorance is not. You can ignore yourself. That's what I told him. Ignorers are losers. That's what I say. God never ignore anyone. People are ignoring each other. That's what is fact. They're watching each other through the colors, through all this stuff. And then it's afterwards when they cannot anymore to charge, then they start seeing each other. Families. You know, that's what is all stories, because they, you know, starting their own, creating own little worlds. That's they're starting. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. And that's mine. Where is the unity? Unity going away by pieces, because people nagging to each other. Little things come between them. Important. Remember what is the little things? Elements. Elements. That's the mine. What is yours? Elements. And that's what's breaking human absolutely from unity, or we call love, or we call family, or that. Not everyone can, of course, who understand the most important that, but loads of them don't, and they are ignorant. They're using ignorant. Every people who's in suffering in these cases, when the breakings or something like that, or family fights or that, they're suffering, and they're so proud. Oh, I'm all right. Are you? Are you mine? Are you? Depend on yourself. You can lie for us, for people, but can you lie for yourself and people watching around? And most important, what I told about this to the final on these two things, or this man and woman's unity. Most important man and woman unity is that one, that they have to be together to be in God's laws. Separately, they cannot be. That's all what they said. In the Bibles I learned, in everywhere I learned that. But unity is God law. God laws, you are ignorant, you lose. You want or you don't want. This is only one way.